going, guys? Welcome back to another video of Marvel Contest Champions. I just wanted to get this video out to everybody because I know a lot of people are probably confused. If you guys do war and you have done the preseason war, you would have noticed that when you set your masteries, okay, and you go into your 1 is my main setup, 2 is my suicides, and 3 is my alliance war default, that we check that little box, we have our mastery set, we go into alliance war. And when you go into Alliance War, in the middle, on the middle bottom where it says Set Active here, there's a little number, 1, 2, or 3, and it shows you what mastery setups you're running. And for some reason, whether it was me, Campo, Legacy, I've watched several videos of people setting their mastery setups. Kabam even said themselves that we click this little box here, and it's set it and forget it, right? So we've set our masteries, we forget about them, and that these defensive masteries, right, these 3 trees here, would just be for our defenders. Okay, that's what I thought. That's what everyone I thought. Because when you do war, you do want a defensive mastery setup, but then when you go in for attack, you want to run your offensive mastery setup, which is this. And so this is my defensive mastery setup currently. This is my 3rd tree. I do have points in offense, of course. I do have a ton of points in defense, and I have my Mystic Dispersion set. But I don't... Am I confusing this wrong? Because as many others thought, I didn't know if we would have to use this offensive tree for Alliance. Is this the Alliance War... Is it defense default, or is this the Alliance War attacker and defense? Do we go in with only this mastery setup? Because in the last few wars, I went in with just this setup. It would not let me change to my main setup, okay, where I have maxed, despair. I have my deep wounds on because I run some bleeders in war. I have good, a good defense setup, and I have my proficiency still kind of the same. But I don't know what to think here. I don't know. So I reached out to Campo. He said to just respec my masteries, which I've done. I went through each branch as I went to my main setup, offense, recovered them all, reset them, defense, proficiencies. Then I went to my second one, suicides, and I reset all 3. Then I went to my 3rd one and I reset all 3 of those. And I think it worked, because when I went back out of it, it said that I had 60 points here, which I saw a lot of other people saying it was like kind of like a visual bug or something. You just click on it and it goes away, which it did, thank God. I just hope we get this figured out. I hope Kabam comes out and answers our question. I mean, do we go in, is the Alliance War defense default tag that we press right there for our 3rd branch? I thought that was just set it and forget it, and that was just for our Alliance War defense. I thought we'd actually be able to go into attack with a different setup. I don't know if that's just me. I don't know if we're supposed to set our Alliance War defense default as our offense too. And I was trying to reach out to people online and a lot of other people, and they weren't understanding what I was saying, so I'm making this video right now. This is what I mean. Is this main defensive default setting going to be also our offensive setting when we're in war? Right? Is this going to be our only offensive tree? In previous wars, we were always able to change masteries. That was the thing. Change to your offensive set, your defensive set. I thought we were just going to be able to set our defense. It's set for the whole season. Our defenders have all of our defensive settings, as you can see here. And, and that would be it. And we'd be able to go in with our offensive tree, our number 1 setup. I don't know. Hopefully someone explains it. I just wanted to make this video because there's a lot of confusion out there around masteries and war. Kabam hasn't said anything yet. I'm trying to reach out to other people. So guys, if you're running into this problem, try to reset your masteries before May 1st, because once that hits, it's going to cost money to reset. So I would reset all your masteries if you haven't done so. When that whole fiasco went with the suicides and everything, and they weren't working, and there was a bug, and they had to get rid of the default, and the default came back days later. So I would just reset them all right now, just to be sure, 100%. Reset them how you have them, and reset each one. Reset your offense, defense, proficiencies, then click on your other setup, offense, defense, proficiencies, and then click on your 3rd setup, offense, defense, proficiencies, and just reset all of them, and then go back and set your main, and then, make sure that your 3rd one is your Alliance War default, or whatever one you want. I like it on 3, and then make sure that you click that little box right there for the Alliance War default. Once set as the default, the currently active loadout will be ignored when entering Alliance War.
Oh, there you go.
But this is wrong because when we entered our last Alliance War, like I said, it was only showing the third loadout. So when I entered war for attack, it only showed me 3, number 3, and I could not change it.
Yeah,
And number 3 is this.
What were you in when you were in war?
1.
Exactly.
So I was in 1 when I went into war, but it changed to 3. It had 3. I was in the third setup, which just confused the hell out of me. And I'm like, I don't know what's going on here. So I hope this helps somebody. I hope this helps, you guys, if you're watching it,
You can show them.
reset your mastery setup. We're not in war right now, dude. So if we get in war in the next 4 hours, I'll try to show everyone that we have, this problem that when we enter war, it's only the third setup. Hopefully Kabam comes out and says something. Hopefully someone mentions something on the forums. I don't know. I'm just making this video because I hope I'm not the only one with this problem. I hope other people have this problem as well. But you guys let me know. Let me know what you think. Let me know in the comments below. Hit all the buttons. Hit all the freaking buttons. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.